The way I figure it is just hard work is paying off, you know.
Born in Moss Point, Mississippi, Joey Butler spent most of his life along the Gulf Coast states, even attending the University of New Orleans. He can tell you firsthand what the people went through during and after Hurricane Katrina in New Orleans, which can humble even the most proud.
I came out of New Orleans a very grateful person. You know, you see some of the stuff that people went through, and you can't take anything for granted.
Butler says as a member of the Privateers baseball team, they had a certain obligation to carry the banner of the Crescent City.
Those people down there really like their city. They love their city. So when I was down there, it was kind of extra motivation for the University of New Orleans, you know, to play better. You know, kind of felt like we were doing it for the city almost.
Like many athletes, Butler comes from good genes.
My uncle played, my older brother played at Mississippi State, and my younger brother's now playing at Alcorn State.
The 6'2", 210-pound outfielder idolized Ken Griffey Jr. for his quickness and size.
Growing up, you know, we just had favorite players, which mine would be Ken Griffey Jr. Outfielder, real good, fast, power, great guy. He liked to have fun. Like you could tell he was having fun out there, and I like to do the same thing.
Butler has enjoyed one of his finest seasons in the minor leagues. Round Rock Express manager Bobby Jones admits Butler looks different in his second stint with the Express this season.
First time he came up, he struggled a little bit and struck out a lot, chased a lot of bad pitches out of strike zone. But he went back to Double-A and come back, and he's been lights out, man. This guy's been hitting everything and still strikes out a bit, chasing some bad pitches out of strike zone, learning how to hit, and playing pretty good defense, and just a big surprise.
Right fielder, number 16, Joey Butler.
Well, from the top to the bottom, we teach being aggressive and you know, hitting the fastball. So we're an aggressive club, an aggressive organization, and it shows from the top to the bottom.
At the All-Star break, Joey Butler was batting .326 with 6 home runs. So what's been different at the plate for Joey this season, you ask?
Getting my hands started a little earlier, actually getting them going instead of stopping them, you know, getting them back and stopping them, try to keep them fluent, keep them going. Just trying to slow everything down. Taking care of my body is a big thing. Hot tub, cold tub type deal before games, working out, getting a routine is pretty key, I think.
Butler is getting closer and closer to realizing his lifelong dream of playing in the major leagues.
You know, I try to focus on the now, you know, and not the future. From what people say, you know, it seems like it's pretty close, but I try not to think about it.
Even though the Rangers organization is loaded in the outfield, it's hard to ignore what Butler is doing both offensively and defensively in Round Rock.
Our pitchers work real hard, you know, and we as defensive players, you know, have to back them up sometimes. So, you know, I take pride in my defense and, you know, try not to make errors. Maybe give Nelson or Josh a rest whenever they need it.
Down on the farm in Round Rock, Jeff Power, Rangers Insider.